In this tutorial, I wanted to walk you through the steps that you're going to need to follow to correctly fill out one of our website evaluation forms for our research project. Now, this website evaluation is a multi-step process that involves you going into a website and finding a lot of specific details about your topic that you are going to choose for your research project. And I want to make sure that you know exactly what you need to do to fill out and complete these accurately and thoroughly. So first of all, back over in the Modules tab, in case you do not have one of the website evaluations, you can find that right here where it says Research Project Website Evaluation. Now this is going to be something that you will be submitting as a Google document when you're done, but you can make a copy of it right here. If you've already made a copy of it, then find it from your Google Drive account and not through this link. So when you look at this website evaluation, you're going to see that what it's asking you to do is find several different sources of information about your topic and then answer the questions as thoroughly as you can about each of those different sources. For this project, to get a proficient score for this part of your research project, you're going to need to fill out 2 of these columns. If you want to get a highly proficient, you'll need to have a third one completed as well. And when I say completed, I mean completed thoroughly. So let's go and follow through our research steps. I went off and in the Modules tab in Canvas, I made a link that takes us right to the library sources. So if you click on that link and open it in a new window, it'll take you to where you need to go. So remember, you need to go to the Destiny Library Catalog, and you'll need to click on the Catalog function. And this is where you will search for your topic. Now you should have a topic chosen already, and for my example, I'm going to choose llama. Okay. Make sure that you do spell it correctly, because if you don't, it won't find your resources. So remember, we're not looking for books whatsoever in the library. We're using this because of where it says websites. So if you click on websites, you're going to see that these are a bunch of different websites that can be broken down by grade level, by your topics in any sort of case. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to be looking at the title of these different sites to see, is this an article that's going to be relevant about my topic, and quickly glance at what exactly they say to make sure that we're actually talking about your research topic. You have to understand that for many animals, if you type in a name of that animal, you might get lots of strange and unhelpful hits. So being able to kind of get a brief description as to what the article is about, it's going to put you in a better position. So I'm going to look down and I see, okay, this one is from National Geographic. It is a .com. That doesn't mean it's a bad resource. It means it might be something I'm going to want to double check. So don't you just love the llama, the furry animals introduced National Geographic website? So photos and facts and a profile seems to be like a good place that we might want to go. Grade level, it says 9 through 12, which means that we might find some more in-depth facts than if we found something for a 3 to 5 grade level, like the next article, or maybe even a K through 2. This might not be very helpful. K through 2 information is very basic. Let's see here. A to Z animals.com. Looks like this hits our middle high school area, so I'll click and follow this link. Okay, so let's take a look. So A to Z animals.com, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to glance at this website and I'm going to look for a fact about a llama that is slightly unique. It's not common knowledge, and I might find something written as like a bullet point, or I might find something that is in a sentence. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to quickly glance through this. I'm going to be skimming it for interesting pieces of information. So as I scroll down to the bottom, it looks like that is all it has. It's just these 6 paragraphs. Okay. So let's see here. Interesting. The llama is an herbivore and gets most of its nutrition from grass, leaves, and young shoots. Llamas do not have the same water-retaining properties of their camel cousins, meaning that the llama must drink more often, and llamas therefore prefer to be close to water. Okay. Well, they're related to the camel family, but they don't share that type of camel properties where they drink a bunch of water, because a camel has that big giant hump on their back, but llamas do not. So they need to live close to water, and that they're an herbivore and they get most of its nutrition from grass, leaves, and young shoots. Okay, let's say that that is my fact. Well, I'm going to highlight that and I'm going to copy it, and I'll go over to my website evaluation and I'm going to start to fill this thing out. See how there's the bottom box says facts. Write the facts that you find in this section. So this is my first source of information. So I'm just going to highlight, copy, and paste it directly in there. Okay. This is going to be facts that I'm going to need to change for when I'm working on writing it out in a paragraph. But for right now, I can just drop it in here, and I'll be dealing with rewriting this later. Now, because I found a fact from this website, I'm going to need to fill out the rest of this information about it. So let's start back up at the top. The source, the title of the website, and the website's URL. So I'm going to go back over here, and it looks like the title of this website, we have A to Z Animals, and this is the website's URL. So I'm going to highlight, I'm going to copy that, Command C to copy, and I'm going to paste that in here. Okay, so this is, again, this is A to Z Animals, and this is the name of the, or this is the website's URL. The reason why I'm putting this in here so that I can access it at another time, and I will need this for when I am creating my citation for the site. Now, let's start looking at the rest of these different boxes.